What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Today I'm thinking about why street photography is the best approach to photograph. You know, it's a mindset, it's an ethos, it's a way of doing things. I don't think you have to consider street photography as only photos taken on the street of people in a candid approach. You know, you can take photos of details, you can take photos of still objects, or, you know, found objects and the textures of the walls and the landscapes. You can also take portraits where you pose somebody. It's not really this hard and cut sort of, or cut and dry thing where it's like street photography is blah 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 blah. And I think that's a beautiful thing where, you know, the reason why street photography is so incredible is that it can be anything and everything, and it can be done anywhere at any time. It requires practically no barrier for entry. You can use your iPhone or whatever camera you have on you, it doesn't really matter. Anything that's technical, right, like sharpness, your settings and this and that, it doesn't matter. Throw everything you know out the window. When it comes to street photography, the point is to play, and the point is actually to become more amateurish and less professional. So the reason why I believe street photography is the greatest is because you don't need a shiny Leica, right? There's like a misconception that you need to be some technical, like proficient sort of like photographer shooting with a Leica or something. You don't need to be like that at all. What you need to do is to go out and to just explore and to be curious, and I believe that is the reason why street photography is incredible, and it's the best approach to photography, because all you need is your 2 feet. You don't even need feet. You could wheel yourself around in a wheelchair. I've seen plenty of photographers actually practicing street photography from wheelchairs in Philadelphia, and a lot of the times they find their own way of doing it, where they can go and make pictures of people passing by in the train station and wait with their camera for the decisive moment. And I've seen some beautiful work from people that don't even have legs to use, right? So you know, so it's something that can be done anywhere, anytime, with any camera, with any sort of knowledge. Right? You don't need to know anything about photography. All you need is a curious mind, and for that I believe it's the best. Because when you think of like landscape photographers or portrait photographers, nature photographers, they specifically photograph one thing, right? And they get sucked into that one mode of operating. Whereas with street photography, it's much more freeing, and there's so much more that you can do and to push with the medium itself. And yeah, I believe it's like the purest form of photography, where you get to the root of the medium itself, right? The eyes of an amateur are the eyes that will describe what it was like to live during this time. So remember that, and wield that power. Street photography is the best.